to Season 6, Episode 3 of Johnson's Journeys. We're back with Club Brugge. Today we've got the Euro Cup playoff first leg and the second leg against FH from Iceland. Not pronouncing the name. FH, that's fine. Since the last episode, I don't think I've played 2 league games since the last episode, which was the Ferencváros third qualifying round legs. We played Charleroi and Eupen in the league, a draw and a win, and as you can see, a good bit of form from Octavian Tristar, who, if you don't know, if you haven't watched any of the episodes yet this season, he's a player we've signed in the summer. Young Romanian striker, currently playing because E03 has been injured. He's got 3 goals in 4 appearances in the league and 2 in 2 in Europe. So he started really well in his short career so far. And the Eupen game also saw a first Bruges goal for Reiss Nelson, who we announced as a new signing last episode. So it's good for him to get his first goal as well. So that leaves us 8th in the league so far. 5 points from 4 games. A win, 2 draws and a loss. We're already 7 points off the top, which is slightly disappointing, but there's a long way to go yet, so I'm not too worried about the league. I'm going to play these 2 league games off screen, Mouscron and Standard. So obviously when I come back for the second leg, I'll let you know how we've got on in them. And I don't know if there's any transfers. Yes, there is. Obviously last episode we let Dion Cools go. Nothing else has happened in terms of departures, but there is one more in that we've had, and that's Jindřich Hryk, a 19-year-old Czech attacking midfielder, currently 3-star, potential to be 5-star. Similar theme to the rest of my signings so far this summer, around that sort of 18, 19, 20, with decent ability and great potential. Already physically really good, mentally good in the right areas, and technically also very good. Technique especially, passing, first touch, vision's very good. So we'll probably, I'm not sure, the scouts or the coaches, they rate him the same as Carlos Sanchez, but slightly better for some reason. Carlos Sanchez hasn't really done anything yet. He's another summer signing. So I think we'll give him a couple of games. Well, he's got Hryk. I don't think he's registered for these European games. So obviously if Sanchez doesn't impress in them, then Hryk will come in. We'll probably play him off the bench in the league games and see what he's about. So today's team looks like this. Just checking. Yeah. So it's Koshikaru, Kleiber, Briancon, Denswil and Mubanje, which is our settled back 4. Although 3 out of 4 of them are wanted, and Denswil is still unhappy. And I've also said that if we get a decent bid from Marseille for Briancon, then I'd let him go as well. But in reality, I don't really want to let either of them go. But we'll see what happens. In the midfield, it's Sasa and Gaspar. Gaspar is another new summer signing, playing because Vanaken's out for a few months. He's been playing okay. I think in the last game he got either an assist or 2, or I don't know. He had a good game anyway. Then we've got Alexiev on the left. Reiss Nelson plays on the right. Sanchez plays behind. Tristar up front. E03 is just back, but as you can see, he's not quite fit yet. Probably might make an appearance off the bench depending on how well we're playing today. Notably, Dojsinic, the young attacking midfielder, 16-year-old attacking midfielder, scored in the second leg of the last game, Ferencváros. Also came off the bench in the league in the last game, I think. So he keeps his place on the bench. So yeah, that's about it. We'll get into it today then. So obviously if we win this tie, then we make the group stage, which I think was the minimum expectation from the board. Can't actually remember, but it's the minimum expectation for me anyway. So I think I don't know. I'm not going to say I think we can get through the group because I haven't seen the group yet. If we even make it to the group, but yeah, we are a good quality team. However, there are a lot of European teams that are better than us. It just depends on the luck of the draw. So we'll see what happens if that happens after these games. Obviously, we've got to navigate this game first. Obviously, being away first, it's important that we at least score a goal, preferably a couple. As I say, that TriStar's in. And we're 1-0 up. He looks... I don't know if Hugo Chukwu is going to get in the team, because TriStar is just tearing it apart. In all fairness, that's quite not an easy chance because he still had a lot to do, but he's scored harder goals than that. Put it that way. A good assist from Alexiev as well. He's gradually getting back to his best. I think he had a dip in form last season, so Sanchez over the bar there. This starting 11 I'm very happy with. There's no real weaknesses in it, I don't think. Obviously Gaspar can be interchanged with Vanaken when he comes back, but if Gaspar hits some good form, then Vanaken might not even make it back in the side. Obviously I've just talked about the new attacking midfielder, Jendrik, is it? Or something like that? I can't even remember now. Obviously him and Sanchez are probably going to be, again, interchangeable. If one hits form and the other doesn't, then, they're both similar ability players, that's what I'm getting at. And obviously TriStar was only meant to be signed as a backup, but obviously has had this run in the team because of Hugo Chukwu's injury, and is now, scoring. I think he's pretty much he's on like a goal a game, near enough. So it'll be hard to drop him. But obviously we have an affinity to Hugo Chukwu, so it's difficult. But we'll see how it plays out. And I don't think, to be honest, there's going to be much more done in the transfer window. I don't want a massive squad, but at the same time I don't want a tiny one. Nelson's in. TriStar's there again. Come on, this kid. Honestly, yeah, he's staking a real claim to not be dropped. So, I mean, I know the European teams perhaps aren't the strongest that he's been scoring against, but he's done it to an extent in the league as well. 3 and 4 is not that bad at all. Yeah, as I was just saying about the squad. In an ideal world, I would have a first team squad of 23 players. That's what I like to try and aim for. We'll get Hajdu on. That'll do for now. So 3 keepers, which we've got. Kojikaru, Debusa and Toinkens, I think it is. Oh, TriStar's just scored a hat-trick. He's just... wow. 8th goal of the season after about 7 games. Nelson lays him off and bang, goal. See you later. Well, with that then, we'll give him... I've just brought Hajdu on for Sasa. We'll get Hugo Chukwu on for TriStar. Now then. So we've got the 3 keepers. Then I'll have 2 right backs, 2 left backs, which obviously we've got Kleiber and Murasan, and then we've got Mubanje and Sessegnon. And then I have 4 centre halves: Nelson, nearly Hugo Chukwu, recycle, ball in. That should be you in the box really, but okay. 4 centre halves: so Briancon, Denzville, Barmos, and Nakim. And then I guess it sort of changes because of the... oh good ball. Oh, Hugo Chukwu just scored. Come on, he's been on the pitch for like 2 minutes. Oh God, we're gonna have to go 2 up front. We might have to go 2 up front. Then again, they both play the same role, so. Well, actually, TriStar is meant to be a defensive forward or a something, but I've just been playing him as a poacher or an advanced forward. So yeah, as I was saying, I guess the numbers change slightly because of the formation we play, but I'd like 4 centre midfielders, which we've got. Sasa, Van Aken, Gaspar and Hajdu. Then I'd have 4 wingers. So we've got Nelson, Alexiev, Vojvodic and Cherney. Then I'd have probably 2 attacking midfielders. So I've got Sanchez and Hurik, or whatever his name is. Hudik? I can't remember. And then 2-3 strikers. TriStar, Hugo Chukwu. I was going to try and get another one, but I don't think I need it. And then apart from that, I mean that's strong if you think about that. Any one of them players could come in and do a job in the first team. I know some of them are younger and less experienced. But yeah, I'm quite happy with the squad we've assembled. I don't think it's necessarily the strongest in Belgium. But I think it's enough for top 2, top 3, definitely. It's stronger than last year, I think. Less experience, but stronger, I think. It's going to be an interesting season. TriStar's hat-trick puts him 2nd in the top scorers so far. Great performance. And Hugo Chukwu scoring as well. It's just mad. Right then. Well, I'll leave it there. Then we've got. Was that Monday and then? Oh, we've got 2 days. Oh my God, we've got a game on Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday. And then we've got a few weeks off, to be fair. But blimey. Right. Well, I'll play these 2 league games and then I'll join you back here for the second leg in a minute. Second leg today. The team is pretty much as you'd expect. Kojikaru, Kleiber, Briancon, Densville, Mubanje, Sasa and Gaspar, Alexiev, Nelson, Sanchez and TriStar. Worth noting, TriStar's got 10 in 9 starts. So hopefully he can continue that today. He is joint 2nd top scorer in the competition so far, so expecting good things from him today. Obviously we're much in the lead, so focus on a good performance rather than needing a victory or needing a certain amount of goals. FH don't offer anything, so should be straightforward. As you can see, they're lining up quite defensively. A lot of Sigurdssons, 3 Sigurdssons over. Oh no, there's a Sigurdsson. Yeah, we'll just try and ease into the group stage. None of this drama that we've had in the past. Away goals coming back to bite us and all that jazz. We got 4 in the last game, so I'm not concerned about that today. And yeah, and then we'll do the group stage draw, which I think is tomorrow. So we'll see who we get. And what has happened there? Giving away a penalty. I think it'll be Sasa to take. Foul on TriStar in the 7th minute. It is Sasa, and he does put it away. 1-0. It's a good start. Yeah. TriStar fouled. I think the keeper and the defender got confused and they ended up giving away a foul. So Nelson with the corner and another penalty. I think it's the same person again. Just 5 minutes later, and Sasa has another chance to score from the spot, which he does. There you go, 2-0. 2 penalties, 2 for Sasa, 2-0 up after 12 minutes. We won't watch that replay. Sasa's also knackered, so he might get a penalty and then a hat-trick and then go off at half time because he is struggling with fitness. We obviously had them 2 games in the league. I think it was Sunday and then Tuesday, and then we've got this game on the Thursday. I didn't tell you the results, did I? I'll show you after the game. The 2 games we played off camera. Yeah, everyone. TriStar's having a quiet game. Nelson may have suffered a broken finger. Yeah, he can play through that. You don't need your hands to play football unless you're a goalkeeper. And that's half time. We will make a couple of subs then. Sasa being 1. Get Hajdu on. Nelson being another if he has broken his finger. We'll leave it 10, 15, 20 minutes. See if TriStar can get his customary goal, and then we'll bring Ugo Chukwu on to keep building his fitness up. Although I'll say this and they're through, but that's wide. They've had 4 shots, to be fair, none on target like, but so it's not complete domination from us. Into the 60th minute, still nothing from TriStar, so we will now get Ugo Chukwu on. It's too many games in a short amount of time, I think. People are struggling to keep it up, keep it going, which is fair enough. Into the last 10 minutes, still nothing, which is fine. The victory was wrapped up in the last game, in all fairness, so it was always going to be simple today. And that's it, I think. Full time. 2-0 at home, 6-1 on aggregate. We're into the group stage. Happy days. I'll quickly show you the results from the 2 league games now. Then I'll go forward to the group stage draw, and that will be it for today. And there's an international break now, I think, for a couple of weeks. So, well, there might be another league. No, there isn't. Yeah, I think it is international break. So the players can go away and rest. Well, some of them can go away and rest. I've got quite a few players on international duty, so hoping to avoid any injuries. There we go. We've got 2 million for qualifying for the group stage. So we played Mouscron and Standard. We won both games. Beat Mouscron 3-2. TriStar scored, then they scored, then Gaspar scored, then they scored, and then Reece Nelson scored late on, so that was good. And then we dispatched Standard 3-0, TriStar again, Alexiev, and then an own goal. Heavily rotated in this game because obviously we didn't have much rest between the first game. The whole back four was different. I played two defensive midfielders, Hajdu and Sasa. Frick got his debut, and yeah, that was it. So we have it a good bit of form since that opening day defeat to Ostend. We haven't lost. There's been a few draws, but yeah. So we currently sit fourth in the league, 3 points off Anderlecht. So that's good. I'll send the assistant to that. We'll get to the group stage draw, hopefully nice and quickly. Oh, Hoy's City, Roma, Liverpool, Tottenham. Stoke are there. Ghent are there. So there's no Ajax, so that's all right. Let's draw the seeded teams. So we can't. Yeah, we don't avoid any of them. Panathinaikos. Oh, that's good. Yeah, that's fine. Who would we like out of this lot? Jablanek, preferably. Osijek, Apoel, Stromsgodset. We've got Sparta Prague. Okay, bit of a challenge. And from this lot, not Sturm Graz, Legia, Trabzonspor or Bursaspor. Pretty much anyone really. Obviously can't have Ghent. Nordköping, the Swedish team. It's an interesting group. I think we'll probably be favourites to qualify. Interesting. So I don't know when. Oh, it won't have put that into the schedule yet. But next episode we'll be back for. We'll do Genk, potentially Anderlecht as a double header. Let me just check the schedule now. Oh no, it'd be Panathinaikos, the first Euro Cup game. So that'll be next episode, Genk and Panathinaikos. So make sure you join me back for that one. If you've enjoyed today's episode, drop a like on it. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. And we'll see you next episode.